Hi, it's Jessie with Playing with Jessie, and if you saw my last video, I sort of hinted at this video that I'm sort of trying to decide where I want to go with my planner system for the next year. At the beginning of September, Hobonichi launched their new line of planners, and of course I was very excited and wanted all of them, but I contained myself because I want to try and figure out what's gonna work for me and not just spend all the money on all of them because I want to, which was really hard because that's what I like to do. So currently I do have the weeks. This is the 2016 spring edition, so this actually goes to the end of March next year. So as tempted as I was to get the weeks with the cats on it, the pink meow meow one, I did refrain. I can't promise that I'm going to continue to refrain, but for now I've refrained. And so then I was thinking, should I get a cousin? Because I've been using an A5 bullet journal now for 5.5 months or so, and I am liking that size. So what I actually did was, being frugal, I purchased a used Hobonichi Cousin spring for 2016. So a lot of the pages at the beginning had been taken out. So this isn't as thick as it would be normally. Since this started in April, a lot of the pages from April to September were taken out because whoever had this prior to me had used them. So I got a very good deal on it, and it's going to be great because I can decide if I like this or not. This case I'm using is a Hobonichi case that I got from Etsy. I'll put a link below. I actually got this for my bullet journal, so now I had it already, so it fits perfectly, obviously, because it's intended for this notebook. So this is it. I'm sure most of you have seen the inside of one of these before, but if not, I'll just give you an idea. So there's these monthly columns, so each column is a month, and I can't imagine what I would use that for. Maybe writing in birthdays. That's about all I can think of because it's only one tiny line per day. And then it starts with the monthlies, which I think most of these are here. No. So April to September, they're taken out. So she actually taped those pages together. So here, this is the current month, so that's what it looks like. Month on 2 pages. And it's all grid, which is interesting. So here's the monthlies. And so because this is the spring, the monthlies do go into next year. So this isn't going to end at the end of 2016. It goes into April of next year. So, and then after the monthlies, there's these weeklies, which I don't know. I've never been a really big fan of vertical weekly pages. You know, when I make my own, I do these horizontal pages. So I don't know if this is something I'm going to be able to get behind. I mean, I'll try it. Obviously, I've started for this week putting in things, and I actually was using the times in here, but I'm not seeing that necessarily as something that's going to continue, just because most of the things I do don't have a time when I'm at work. I just have to do certain things throughout the day. They're not specific times. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just use these weekly overviews for appointments, and then do the daily pages for actually what I need to be doing at work or at home for my to-dos. And I really do like having these giant daily pages to use for whatever I want. You know, I can decorate, or I can put some photos in for memory keeping. I put in a sticker. You know, there's just a lot of space to do whatever I want. But the one thing I have been thinking about, which I talked about in the last video, was whether this would be better served to me in an A6 size. Just because the listing that I do now is in my weeks. Like, I do my to-do lists on the go and my shopping lists and stuff in here with my wallet. So my thought is, do I want to have this big planner and an A6? Do I want this big planner and just keep the weeks? Or do I want to just have the A6 planner be my planner? So I tried to find an inexpensive used A6 Hobonichi for the rest of this year to try and buy to see how I like it, but unfortunately no one on any of the sites I'm on has one for sale. And there's one on, I think I found on Amazon, but it was close to $40, and I don't want to spend that just to try something out. So what I did was, this is my Filofax Saffiano in gold, which I de-ringed back in my Traveler's Notebook period, I guess you want to call. So this sort of fits. I mean, it's a little bit too tall, but I got this. So this was really cheap off of Amazon. It's just a blank A6 grid notebook. So my plan is, I ordered a cover for this that's also very inexpensive off of Amazon, so that's going to actually fit the size, so I can have a better idea of the size. And this is 192 pages. So I just got this, and I've been sort of playing around with it. I started making a monthly layout. I haven't quite finished it. But so I thought what I could do is make a mock-up of the Hobonichi. You know, put in the monthly views. There's no weekly view on the A6, so just put in the monthly views and then do daily pages, and then carry this as my wallet as opposed to the weeks for a few days, and see if I like this, if I like planning just in this. I guess the couple of drawbacks I'm thinking already before I even start is it going to be enough space? Because the daily, you know, there's going to be daily pages like this, but they're only going to be this long. And certainly most days, I suppose that's going to be enough space. But I don't know if that's going to be a problem on busier days. The other thing is decoration. I'm not sure how much decoration I would be able to do. Most of the stickers that I have, you know, these are pretty big. So I mean, I guess if I wanted to just put 1 or 2 stickers, or like I have some like fall kits, I mean, I guess I could just do a few things. I mean, I guess because it is a daily page and all these stickers are meant for a full week, I could spread it out over time. And I suppose I could decorate the monthly pages as well with some of these stickers. I have a lot of stickers if I don't want to, you know, not use them. But then again, I want to have what's going to work. And I feel like having 2 planners, essentially, I mean, the weeks I'm not really planning, it's more listing, but having 2 separate things, I feel like this isn't being used enough. I like it to do lettering practice, and I like to use stickers, but it's not, how do I explain? When I need to see if I have, what time the vet appointment is, it's in here too. So it's much easier for me to, since this is my wallet, and that's always with me and always getting in and out of my bag, it's easier for me just to flip in here and see what time it is for the appointment, rather than, you know, this, which not necessarily is always is easily available to me. You know, when I'm at work and I want to go run some errands on my lunch hour, I don't take this. I just grab this in my phone and that's it. So I'm thinking if I have this, but in a notebook like this, which has all of these pockets, that maybe I can just have this as my go-to everything, but have it as the A6. So that's sort of my where things might be going. So for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try it. But I do want to use this too because I like it a lot. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do both. I mean, it very well may end up that this just becomes more of a journal type situation. I could see that happening if I do move the planning to the smaller planner. So I guess I'm just thinking out loud. So we're going to give this a few weeks and see where this Hobonichi trial goes. And of course I will let you know and keep you updated. So thanks for watching. Bye.